Hey everyone, it's Christian Leslie here, and we're in Wells, Maine. I'm being quiet this morning because what I decided to do was make breakfast in bed for my wife. So yesterday's episode was all about dads. Today's episode is going to be all about moms. So everybody that's been married knows the ups and downs of marriage, ups and downs of marriage, ups and downs. So every once in a while, we just have to do something nice for our partner, a married person, or whatever we call them. So today is going to be completely focused on making breakfast in bed for my wife. So follow me. I've got autumn video in us today. I've got these bananas that are a little aged and seasoned. They're actually perfectly ripe. I've got some walnuts that I'm gonna do. And I had this bread that was in the freezer. Somebody asked me to do a freezer special. So I pulled this out of the freezer. It's cinnamon swirl bread. So I'm gonna take it out, we're gonna thaw it. Hannah's still sleeping, so she doesn't know any of this stuff's taking place. And I've got some eggs, some heavy cream, and some walnuts. I would prefer to have pecans, but I don't have enough pecans. There's not enough pecans. So I'm just gonna do these. I'll probably put a little sugar, maybe a little brown sugar around them, caramelize them a little bit. The bananas I'm gonna caramelize, get a nice little sugary crust on them, and then we'll whip this all together. I'm gonna prep some stuff, and then we'll bring you back and you'll see, and then we'll cook it all and deliver it to Hannah. So, all right, so we're back, and one of the things that I've done so far is, I gotta be quiet because Hannah's in bed sleeping. But one of the things I've done so far is I've made these praline walnuts. So I just put those in a hot pan, tossed them around for a while, put some sugar on top, and it made them nice and praline. I've got my bread defrosting. I've got a couple of eggs with some half and half. And then I've got these bananas right here with a little bit of sugar on top of them on both sides. I'm gonna get a hot pan, maybe put a little nonstick spray in there and then start that on a medium-high heat. I am gonna make some whipped cream as well. So just to let you know, part of the reason why I'm doing this is that, any married couple out there knows that one of the battles in a marriage is this feeling like you're doing so much of the work and the other person isn't doing that much of the work. So it's a constant battle. I do this, you do that, back and forth. So every once in a while, I just like to take a moment out and say really what's important in life. So what's important in life is being kind to each other. So Hannah's been working really hard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give her a nice little breakfast in bed. It's gonna make me feel good, and I'm sure she's really gonna appreciate it. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll bring you back when I start cooking, and then of course when we deliver it to her in bed, it's gonna be awesome. So thank you. All right, so we're back. We've got our pan with our French toast going in it, cinnamon swirl French toast. I took my egg mixture and let this really soak it up, and then that way it will be almost like it's baked into it. You just have to remember to cook it slowly or else it'll burn. I've got my hot pan rolling here. What this is pre-sugared bananas. We're just gonna set them in there. Listen to that. Can you hear that whistle? Sizzle. So we'll put these in our pan, and then on the other side over there, go show them the whipped cream on them. So what I did there is I just put some whipping cream in a bowl, and then added some confectioner's sugar to it, a little bit of vanilla, whipped it up. So when this stuff gets done, I'll come back and we'll plate it all up and we'll deliver it to him. All right, so I finished my meal. Take a nice look at that. It's beautiful. I got my little caramelized walnuts and bananas, whipped cream. I put a little butter underneath there, sliced my French toast, put a little syrup on the outside. It's a really sweet dish, so I didn't have to put a whole lot of syrup on there. Let's go give it to Hannah. Come on, Autumn. Hi, honey. Welcome. Where did she go? What happened? I made this night. My wife is not here. She must be doing laundry or, racking up the points in this marriage. I did more than you type of thing. But regardless, made a nice meal for her. Hopefully when she comes back from slaving, she'll be able to enjoy it. If not, Autumn and I are gonna chow. All right, good news, people. She made it home from doing all her wifely duties, and she's actually eating her breakfast. Like, so out of her bed.
So good.
So good. This is gonna get me some brownie points. See? Her and I together forever.